Greetings and salutations, this is Nathan, your nature navigator. I'm down here in the Catskills of New York State, exploring. This is the Hill Firetower. I'm at the trailhead right off of Denton Road. There is other access points to this, which are to be explored, so stay up to date. I definitely want to come back in the springtime when the trees have leafed out. So I'm going to turn you around so you can get a good look at where I'm off of Denton Road. You see right here is the bridge. If you go across this bridge, you've gone too far. Across the road is a little cute residence, and the trailhead is very well marked. And the parking area, plenty of parking opportunities. Probably, I'd say, if people parked well, you could get 10 to 11 cars in here. But you can't have really big groups in here anyways, so they even mentioned that in this billboard over here. So yeah, we're going up Hill Firetower from Denton Road. It's a 2-mile jaunt, covers about 1,200 feet of elevation. I'm gonna register at the trail head before we get going. Okay, at this point, a little further up the trail, we've come across a few different switchbacks, so that makes the trail a little easier, but longer. You see we are following the blue markers. This is another area that was worked on by a trail crew, it looks like. Very pretty area. Cracks in the rocks formed over eons. So yeah, switchbacks, all part of the plan here on the trail. Here's a relatively flat section along the trail. You can take that time to catch your breath, take on or off a layer, have a drink of water for sure. Alright, I'm coming up to another switchback. You can always kind of tell it's a switchback too, at least here in New York State. You see there's 2 trail markers on the trail. 2 of them on the tree, telling you which way you need to go. So that's really handy. This is a really neat area to be walking through. The sedimentary rock that makes up the Catskills makes these very unique little cave-like crevices. Alright, you can see that I'm just now getting to the trail junction here. Only got a little less than half a mile to go before I get up to the tower. And you can see that the other trailhead on Denton Road is down that way. So that is the quicker, easier route. And I will check it out another time, perhaps in spring. So, a little less than 1.5 miles up to this point. And we're heading up to the tower. Okay, you can see now that I'm getting pretty much right up here to the fire tower and the old caretaker's cabin here on Hill. Hill's 10 feet short of 3,000 feet above sea level. You can see they have a little outhouse right here to the left, and that New York State DEC asks you kindly to not camp up here. So there is the fire tower. It does appear that the cab is closed today, but I'll still get up to as far as I can to the top and give you a look around from up there. You can also see there's a couple of different picnic tables up here, so that you can have a nice little picnic lunch here at the top. That's what I'm about to do. So next stop will be right up there. Alright, I'm at the top of Hill Firetower. It's pretty windy up here. I'm sure you'll hear it. The cab is closed today, so I'm going to have to come back on another day. Besides, behind me to the south here is all clouds, so I can't really see off that way. But let me turn you around so that you can see what I can see. So yeah, beautiful view of the Catskill Mountains, looking north and to the east. That's Slide Mountain there. Some of the taller peaks here in the Catskills. Beautiful, beautiful land. And there's the cabin below. If you climb the whole tower, it's 81 steps to the top of the cab. Alright, it's pretty cold up here, and not gonna lie, the wind freaks me out when I'm up in these things. So I'm gonna head back down, but thanks for coming with me. I'll try to come back up here sometime when there's leaves on the trees. Alright, we're gonna head back down and yeah, show you a couple other cool things maybe along the way as we head back down the trail. So thanks for joining me. I'm gonna make my way down the tower. Alright, so a little surprise for you on the trail here up Red Hill. There is indeed a spring right off the trail as you're getting close to the fire tower. So let's go check it out. Alright, so I haven't gone much off the trail. I'm maybe a tenth of a mile away from the trail where the sign to the spring was, and you can see that the spring is right here flowing right from the mountains itself. Alright, I'm here at the spring just off of the Red Hill Trail in the Catskills. I'm going to test some of this fine water. As with all these springs, you want to drink at your own risk. Tastes good to me. As you're coming back down to Denon Road, you do notice this sign a little bit more prevalently than at the trailhead, but they talk about the partnership between the NYC DEP and the NYS DEC. So really it's just protecting the water supply that New York City gets. So this land feeds into one of the many reservoirs that goes into supply New York City with water. So I'd take a moment to acknowledge that.